the studio in the Office of Student Media at George Mason University. It's the Mason Cable Night Show with Cody Borden. With tonight's guests, Ethan Kalinowski and Nick Robichaud. Here's your host, Cody Borden.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Mason Cable Night Show. I'm your host, Cody Borden. We have another great episode for you tonight. The Men's Volleyball Club President, Ethan Kalinowski, and incoming President, Nick Robichaud, will be joining me right here in the studio in just a little bit. And as an added bonus, Ethan let me come to one of their practices to show me around the court and to see them in action. Check it out. We are here in the Lynn Gymnasium. I'm here with the Men's Volleyball Club with the president, Ethan Kalinowski here. They're going to teach me a little bit of the basics of volleyball, and then we're going to have a test for him and the rest of the boys. You ready for it?
I think so.
All right, let's get into it.
There are two parts of hitting that are like fundamental. It's the footwork and then the actual swing.
Right.
All right, so the footwork, you want to start 2 big steps and then 2 quick steps, okay? Okay. The power, it doesn't come from the hand you're swinging with, it comes from the other hand. So you want to pull that hand in, like really hard, and that's all it is. I'll let you know when to go. I'll let you know. All right, right now. That's the idea.
Okay, yes.
One more?
Sure.
One more.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Hold up. All right, now go.
Yeah.
That's all there is to it. The other thing you need to learn how to do is set the ball.
Right.
All right? So a lot of times what like amateur people will do is they'll get like caught, they hit it twice, there's spin on the ball. You don't want any spin on the ball off the set, all right? So you're gonna, it's nice and light, just like that, all right?
Fingertips.
Yeah, just like kind of make the window and, yeah, okay. You got it? I was gonna say you set it right back, okay? It's pretty good. You don't want to make your platform like, there you go. It's all about the forearms. Alright, bend the knees. And honestly, all you gotta do is just like, you don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna hit you with it, and it's just gonna, you don't have to do much.
Okay.
Right?
I'm just here.
Yep, back up maybe right there. Go.
Jesus.
Get over here! Nick, get over here. Let's go!
Hands only.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Too late!
I got it. Welcome back to the Mason Cable Night Show. I'm joined now by the president and the incoming president of the Men's Volleyball Club. Please welcome Ethan Kalinowski and Nick Robichaud. Guys, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good?
Doing all right.
How's your day gone so far?
It's been a long one, but...
A long day?
Same thing.
Well, hopefully we can have some fun here. So, you guys are members of the Men's Volleyball Club. How many people do you actually have on the team?
16 in total. Some people are kind of more practice players, but...
How did you all get involved with the team?
For me, it was definitely like one of the things that I sought out when I was a freshman. I was like, well, I'm a foot short to be on the D1 team because I'm not like 7 foot. So the club team was like, it's more competitive than intramurals, but it didn't have the sort of the stress of like a D1 sort of thing. So I definitely looked for it, and I just fell in love with the club sports program and definitely the team like right away.
How about you?
Pretty much the same thing. I've been doing volleyball since freshman year of high school, so I actively sought it out after I realized how much dedication it takes to be on a D1 team. I couldn't juggle that and pursuing, law to do it.
But it's still highly competitive. Like, you all have tournaments and stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
What are those like, and who do you all play against?
In the spring, that's when our league starts. We're in the ECVA, the Eastern Collegiates Volleyball Association. And we play pretty much just East Coast schools. And that's how we can go to nationals, is by playing in that league. Mainly our tournaments are just a lot of like Virginia schools, like UVA. This weekend we're playing at Virginia Tech. So just around the area.
Cool, fun. Now, what's the team relationship like? Yesterday when I went to y'all's practice, you were cracking jokes the entire time. It seemed like everybody was having fun. So what's the bond like between you guys?
That was definitely like my first practice. Like everybody's like high-fiving constantly, and like that was one of the things, like, that was just different from, like, my high school team vibe. It was just, like, everybody's just having a good time, like, all the time.
I find that volleyball, there has to be a lot of socialization because it's a team where it's dependent on each individual player of 6. So obviously there's going to be a lot of socialization going on. And other than like a few bumps in the road every so often, everything is pretty tight between us all.
Do you have any like really good memories or like funny stories or anything?
Went to a tournament not too long ago, and we were staying in a hotel, and I brought Super Smash Bros. And we were just
of course,
trying to
the staples.
Yeah. We were just we were trying to see who's the best of the best, and our coach came out swinging. Let me tell you. So it's always fun to sort of make those connections where it doesn't have to do with volleyball. It's just like socializing and meeting fun people.
Being a part of a team and having a good
Absolutely.
time. So with that, how can other people join the team?
So we have tryouts typically in the fall and the spring. Typically they're a little into the semester, like because obviously you want to get settled into classes and stuff. But if you just go on our Get Connected page, 1, you can email us, and 2, you can like see all of our information.
Can people also watch your games too?
Some of them, they're not all recorded, I would say. But the ones that we do have, there are a couple links from like the club sports website from recreation.gmu.edu. Some of them go on our coach's YouTube page, we have that on our Get Connected as well.
What's the best way for people to stay connected? Is it like the Get Connected and the YouTube page that you mentioned?
The Get Connected is pretty up to date. Mainly just through our email, which is on there, obviously. And just like, people have contacted us if they want to join, and we kind of reach out, see what they can bring, and go from there.
Great. So definitely check them out on Get Connected if you want to be a part of the men's club volleyball team. Now, Ethan, at practice yesterday, you said that you can't handle spicy foods well.
I did say that. That's,
yes.
I'm usually when you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you get the lower tier things.
The nice blue
Yeah.
spectrum they have. Now, if I told you you have a chance of either eating a nice, sweet, delicious mint Oreo or an Oreo with a dab of wasabi sauce in the middle of it, would you be willing to take that risk?
I mean, in order to win, you got to spin the cylinder
spirit of competition.
Yeah.
Some good old Russian roulette.
Exactly. But instead, it's wasabi Oreo roulette.
Yeah, so it's even worse.
And we're going to play it when we come back. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the Mason Cable Night Show. I'm joined now by Nick and Ethan from the men's club volleyball team, and we're about to take on the Wasabi Oreo Roulette. On this plate, I have 12 mint Oreos. 8 of them have not been tampered with. They are straight out of the package. The other 4 have a dollop of wasabi sauce in the center, and we will take turns picking the Oreos up and eating them individually, and there are no putbacks. No putbacks. The first,
it's over.
It's over,
not
yes.
Jenga. Not Jenga.
The first person to grab 2 wasabi Oreos loses, and the other 2 of us merely survive. So, gentlemen, are you ready?
Oh, let's hope so.
Who will make the first selection? I feel like since you are the guest, you can go ahead and indulge yourself on some delicious Oreos.
All right, I will happily.
This is what defines the men versus the boys.
All right, this one's been staring me down this whole time. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the whole thing. Just no putbacks.
Pop it in. I feel like it's normal.
I probably would have known. If
Yeah. Okay, great. I'll go next. Here we go.
That doesn't bode well.
All right.
Now you pick that up.
It doesn't matter. It
No
doesn't matter.
putbacks. We're good. Oh my god. Wait, what's the math now?
The math is it's getting tight. I'm
there are
counting
5
nine cookies.
5 regular for wasabi.
The universe owes me one.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go.
Are we good?
I'm not sure.
Oh, no.
The texture was different, but I'm not feeling the burn.
Okay. I guess we assume that's a regular one. Oh, this one's all twisty, I feel like. I see it. It's right there. It's, no.
No putbacks right here.
There it is. Oh,
So
no.
go for the loose ones is what I'm hearing.
We could come out of this unscathed. It's still possible.
It is.
Oh my god, it's worse. It's so much worse.
Just trying to like, get a little bit of a glean here.
I'm proud of you.
I'm sweating. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, it's not over. It's not over. Oh, he got it. Join me in pain, please. I need support. There we go.
Oh. Maybe he just doesn't like the mint.
Yeah, there's water if you need it.
Yeah, no,
Oh
here
my
we
God.
go. Here we go.
That means there's only one left.
Yes. And whoever picks up that remaining wasabi Oreo will lose the game. Are we safe?
Why do people eat this
we're
stuff?
safe. Well, they typically don't have it on Oreos.
Yes, for sure.
That wasn't too bad, actually. Y'all had just the right amount of wasabi. Alright.
We're safe?
My chances are looking pretty good here. It's either you both get it, like, get out.
Oh, yeah,
scot-free,
there's
and then
3
I
left.
eat it.
It's either we know
This-
or one of us is about to be hit with it. But my odds went up, though. Right? Did they?
Theoretically, sure.
I
Yeah.
say don't check it, just pop it.
Yeah,
in.
yeah. Just... Oh, no.
He feels it.
I...
Does it have it?
Yep.
It did?
Ooh.
It did?
I'm loving the odds.
I've lost.
He's lost? That's our game, boys. You can have the rest
No,
of the
bring
Oreo.
that back. Yeah, I didn't expect the L, but I'll happily take it.
Okay, well, thank you all for being on the show, and thank you for tuning in. If you want to learn more about the Men's Volleyball Club, you can check them out on Get Connected and shoot them an email and check out their YouTube page to watch their games as well. Guys, thanks again.